पत्थर की चोट से, शीशा टूट जाता है पत्थर की चोट से, पत्थर ही टूट जाए वो शीशा तलाश कर।
Now that we have learned enough about learning, let us move on to the challenges. I'm sure every student here should have faced some or the other challenges. And we have a student to talk about all the challenges that we faced during the pandemic. I now call upon Muhammad Huzaifa from KH School, who aspires to become a professor.
नहमदुहु व नुसल्ली अला रसूलिहिल करीम अम्मा बाद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम. The organizers of the 17th Annual Millat Conference, the esteemed guest of this event, and my dear friends, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and good afternoon to all. Myself, F. Muhammad Huzaifa of Class 12 from KH Matriculation Boys Higher Secondary School, Melvisharam, Tamil Nadu. My dear friends, today I am here to discuss on the topic of impact on learning during COVID-19. And my dear friends, today I will share the experiences and the challenges that I faced on learning during COVID-19. So my dear friends, let's start in the name of Almighty Allah, who is the most beneficent and the most merciful. So, my dear friends, let's start in the name of Almighty Allah, who is the most beneficent and the most merciful. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. मंजिल से बढ़कर मंजिल तलाश कर, मंजिल से बढ़कर मंजिल तलाश कर, मिल जाए तुझको दरिया तो समंदर तलाश कर. शीशा टूट जाता है पत्थर की चोट से, शीशा टूट जाता है पत्थर की चोट से, पत्थर ही टूट जाए वो शीशा तलाश कर. But dear friends, do you all agree that education is the base and the basis of a country's development? Please raise your hands. Do you all agree? MashaAllah. Keep down your hands. Jazakallah khair. So, my dear friends, education is the base and the basis of a country's development. The intellectual society flourishes with education, and there are many changes in the way of education taught over time. My dear friends, teachers and students work together on a live classroom event called teaching and learning. Both teaching and learning are important in education, and this is done directly by the teacher and student in the classroom. But Corona has pushed me into a difficult situation to the point of learning online. My dear friends, I was studying 10th standard when the lockdown was announced by the Indian government in March 2020. I was worried about my 10th standard board examination, and me and my friends were completely in the dark whether the government is going to conduct the exam or cancel the same. Alhamdulillah, I was well prepared for the board examination. But after the prolonged discussion, the government decided to consider our quarterly and half-yearly examination marks for 10th standard promotion. Till March 2020, I was not aware of the online learning system, and suddenly I was thrown into a completely different learning environment due to the COVID-19 curfew. The unplanned and rapid move to the online learning at the time of pandemic resulted in a poor learning experience for me. My dear friends, during the pandemic, I had an extreme learning loss. The boredom of being stuck inside all day did a lot of things to me. I become glued to electronics, struggles to maintain relationships, and more. Above all, my focus was deteriorated significantly, and I had a difficult time in adapting myself to this new change. My dear friends, it is not the same experience as being in the classroom and getting the lessons in person. Lockdown, social distancing, face mask, hand sanitizer were new to me. Since I was 15-year-old boy, I could not understand what is going on around the world. Then I joined in 11th standard in the same school. The school principal sent a message that the classes will start online. I was shocked. And my reaction was like this that time. Online? Online? Oh, how would it be? And in my family, my father, who is a teacher, alone had a smartphone. So I have to share the lone smartphone with my brother and sister as well. So I have to skip many classes in order to help my brother and sister. The sudden change of mode of learning from offline to online surprised me and my friends since we were accustomed with offline learning. My dear friends, my dear friends, I would like to share that one of the major challenges that I have experienced is the more number of sessions in a day. Nearly 6 to 7 sessions in a day, due to which I found it very difficult to concentrate on my studies and engage for long periods. As teacher was not physically present, I was unable to clarify the doubts and understand the concepts well. And also sometimes the audio of the teacher was not clear, and sometimes the video of the teacher was not clear. And also I was not able to clarify the doubts in the online learning as it is in the offline learning. And the phone used to get heated due to the long usage. And also my eyes were stumbling to see the small screen for a long time. But dear friends, this online education did not allow me to learn to my fullest ability. Distractions at home affected me from being focused, and I was isolated from my classmates. It also affected my motivation. Learning through online made it difficult for me to communicate with teachers, ask questions, and fully grasp new concepts. And also, dear friends, while attending the online classes, rarely do I get an opportunity to use mobile phone. But after these online classes were introduced, I was completely addicted to the mobile phone. And also, I was not prepared for the online learning in the beginning, which was forcefully imposed on me, as there is no other option to continue my learning. My dear friends, I faced lot of distractions, lack of imagination, lack of creativity, anxiety, insomnia, fear, and depression, and more. This online learning had implication and also changes on my attention span and learning ability. My dear friends, and also I would like to share that I have a learning loss and also lack of creativity more. And also I have a habit of doing group discussion with my friends. So as to clarify the doubts and understand the concepts well. But during the Corona period, I was unable to go out and have a discussion with them. So as to clarify the doubts and with my friends. So I feel like sitting in a home and driving like crazy. But dear friends, most of the time, the internet facility was not consistent, because of which my learning was hampered. And I was not able to concentrate on my learning, and the data packages were costly, thus making it very difficult for me to have a continuous accessibility of internet facility. My dear friends, at home, I faced countless distractions. Distractions from my siblings, distractions from my parents, distractions from pets, cell phones, and also other things. I don't have designated quit learning space. It also affected my learning a lot. But dear friends, usually will the online class, well, we attend the online class, the calls used to come. If we attend the call, the online class used to disconnect. So at this point, we used to get distracted from the class, and we miss our lessons also. So most of the time, while I attend the online classes, the calls used to come. Sometimes it used to be of my relatives and neighbors. So my mom used to get for two. She asked for give it for 2 minutes. I will return to back again. But asking for 2 minutes, she used to take for 2 hours usually. So at this situation, we used to get distracted, and which could not able to show interest on studies. And also, my dear friends, my anxiety was so intense that it was disrupting my ability to concentrate on other things. My dear friends, lack of in-person activities made it difficult for me to build and sustain friendship. Also, the virtual learning did not allow me to interact and socially connected with my classmates. Also, my co-curricular activities were also affected due to the school closure. I enjoy participating in the sports, school plays, dramas, and varieties of other activities. So participation in these activities keeps me more attractive and used to get motivation from this. So getting motivation from this, I used to show interest on studies. But these were also affected due to the school closure. And my dear friends, I was very much concerned about my future of education. The only question was going on around my mind: when this lockdown will get over, when this pandemic will get over, when the school will reopen, when I will meet my classmates. So these were the questions going around my mind. And also I thought that when I will go out to play, I used to play badminton. I love playing badminton. So I think I have not played 1 year during the COVID. So it also affected my physical ability as well. So I was thinking about my family, what will happen about my career, and also other things. So my dear friends, the assessment were also carried out from online with a lot of trial and error, the uncertainty and confusion among the students, teachers, and parents, due to which my academic performance came to an end. And also, the assignments and examinations were also carried out from home, and also teachers were not able to find the authenticity of the work and the actual learning taking place. So no proper criteria was followed by the students. No proper criteria was followed while giving grades to the students. This also affected my academic performance. So my dear friends, I would like to conclude my presentation by saying that this online learning and this pandemic not only affected my learning, it has also affected me socially, economically, emotionally, physically, and mentally. I would like to conclude my presentation, and I would like to thank the organizers of this 17th Annual Millat Conference for giving me a wonderful opportunity to share my views on the challenges that I have faced or learning during COVID-19. So dear friends, दुश्वार मराहिल से गुजरना सीखो, दुश्वार मराहिल से गुजरना सीखो, पस्ती से बुलंदी पे उभरना सीखो, मर मर के जीना भी कोई जीना है, जीने की तमन्ना है तो मरना सीखो. But dear friends, I would like to conclude my presentation, and once again, Jazakallah khair wa ahsan al jaza. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
MashaAllah. His presentation, his set was so impressive. He described every single thing that a student wants to know. Even I was relating to it, honey.
Don't worry, brother. The next speaker is going to give